Yo, 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 what up, what up, what up? It's the R&G Podcast. I'm Gerald.
I'm Ron. What's good, everybody?
What's going on out there? How's everybody doing? How was your day, bro? Or how was your week?
Oh man, same old, same old. I don't give the same old spiel. You know what I'm saying? But thanks for asking. No, you know what? You know how my week is. How was your week, bro? I'm like, my week is work, stress. You know what I mean? Losing my hair. You know what I mean? So how was your week, bro?
my week is productive as usual, man.
That's good.
Working with having time with the kids and with the wife. You know what I mean? And that's about it.
All right. Jeff, how was your week, bro?
My shit was exhausting. That's exactly how my shit was. Oh my god, man. Yeah. Working in the government ain't fun. I'm just gonna leave that shit there.
Well, there you go.
That shit sucks.
Ass.
Yeah. I mean, I'm happy to have a job though. But fuck that. Other than that, that shit sucks. Exactly. I'll take that check, my nigga.
I mean, like, shoot, like, basically for me, Monday through Friday. I mean, it's like the same old schedule, man. The only good thing about this week, I would say, is that my kids had like 3 days off, so that was 3 days off for me. and my mom and dad, because my mom and dad be helping me out too. While they in school, and well, they help me and my girl out. So, when I have to work, I gotta cut out. My mom and my dad, they jump in, do their thing with them.
I remember I was looking at a couple podcasts we did a couple podcasts ago that we did,
Hmm.
and I remember you talking about like the video like for the school, what they call that shit, like the whole
Chrome learning.
yeah, and I started laughing because I was like, you can't eat when you want to, like you eat on camera like for lunchtime and shit.
Well, it depends on the teacher though, because I think it's Eli's math teacher. Well, it's his math and reading teacher. Like there's times I'll go to the bagel shop, and I'll buy them like one of those rainbow bagels. It's like with the color or whatever.
Right.
And his teacher would see it. She'd be like, "Oh my God, Eli, you got another bagel today?" Oh, and like the one day she was like, "Where did your father get that bagel from? Because I gotta get one." She said, I have to go to that place today." And I told him what to tell her, whatever, and she went there and got her a bagel.
Told that bitch to mind her business. I said, this shit is not. They got nothing to do with the boy to add, motherfucker. I'm feeding my kids.
But nah, I mean, yo,
If I could paraphrase this, you know what I'm saying?
oh man, but just to give a little plug, everybody knows about this bagel spot. It's right on Passaic Street. It's called the Bagel Shop, right by Papa John's. Little plug.
Yeah, man. They be out there too.
Good food. I go there a lot, more than I should. I'm supposed to be on a diet.
That's the thing. Like, I brought all of this up because of food. Like, I brought up your kids learning, and I'm talking about like the lunch part. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm just a fat boy at heart. You know what I mean? I gotta make it sound smooth, even though I'm just a greedy nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, but yeah. So we're gonna jump right into it. We just heard moments ago that Biden is now the 46th president of the United States of America. Um, Trump, you're fired.
need that Vince Mc- need that
Peace. Yeah, I mean, look,
Yo, we need
Yeah.
that Vince McMahon voice.
you're fired. There we go. That's as close as I'm gonna get.
Yeah, I was about to do it, but I was gonna kill myself. Nah, go ahead, bro.
All right, so the election started on a Tuesday, right? Tuesday, this week Tuesday. All right, so Trump was pretty much about to celebrate. He was about to have his moment, and they was ready to pop the champagne and eat a whole bunch of exquisite food and just be rich, right? But in a democracy, and correct me if I'm wrong, Jeff, correct me if I'm wrong. In a democracy, especially in the events we had this year, we have COVID, okay? We have this coronavirus. So everybody, really couldn't go to the polls and vote. Because we gotta have social distancing, and they gave you the option to mail your ballots out, your votes.
Yes.
So in doing that, Trump decided to tell his followers, listen, do not mail your votes out. Go to the polls because I do not trust it. That's what he said.
Yep.
Biden, on the other hand, he didn't care if you voted at the polls or if you mailed it in. He wanted just he trusts everything. He was in trust with everything with the mail system.
Okay.
All right. So all the Trump supporters, they go to the polls, they vote. All the Biden supporters, they go to the polls and they mail out. Now check this out though. We had a more escalated amount of people in the black community that actually came out and voted this time around.
Dude, there was record-breaking numbers. That's what they
Record,
say.
right?
Record-breaking numbers.
So you got y'all got common sense. Think about Detroit. Think about Philadelphia. Think about New Jersey. Think about parts of Ohio, like these black communities, Atlanta.
Yeah.
You knew they were gonna come out and show out, and that's what they did.
Well, just think about it. That's the only reason the Biden just took Philly and which threw him over the top.
Exactly.
And I can't say Philly. I should say Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
But it was Philly and over by East Stroudsburg, the two
Right.
blackest areas
Right.
that gave him just enough votes to push over. If not, that joint was red.
It definitely it would have been red.
Yeah.
So you like Trump supporters, man. And I'm not saying this to be an asshole. I'm not saying this because y'all lost. Understand something. It's a democracy, and y'all know this, man. Y'all know what this is. Y'all want to sit here and say that the post office cheated the system. You want to sit there and say that Biden just found a way to, because he knew he was going to lose. Look, either way, how I see it. Even if you Trump supporters, mailed your ballots out, y'all still would have lost.
Hands down.
Because it's abundantly clear that we're tired of who's in the White House. We made our voices heard. We actually did the right thing this time around. It should have happened the first time around.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because we have people saying, "Oh, my vote doesn't matter," or but now it's to the point that because so much has happened in the past 4 years, especially this year, we made our voices heard. Now we can make the change that we need to make. We wasn't gonna be able to make that with Trump.
No.
Now I don't care what specifics, what links, whatever's that you say that he was gonna do. I don't give a shit. I don't care because it's lies.
Yeah.
Fuck all this myth shit that y'all be saying that we on. We not on no myth shit. We on some real shit, some reality shit. So when you tell police officers to rough prisoners up, when you have cops out here and notice I said cops. I'm not being racial about nothing. Cops, you got cops out here killing colored people just because. That's bullshit, man. That's bullshit. Everybody should be treated equally. We all believe that. But we all don't follow that. So why should we give Trump another 4 years? What makes you think we're going to give him another 4 years? Y'all lost your mind if y'all thought he was going to get another 4 years. Now, here's the scary thing, though.
What's that?
After Biden's 4 years, Trump can re-elect again and get in.
Yeah, he can try to run for another term. Yeah.
So, I mean, look, it all depends on what happens in the next 4 years now. Like Biden, come on, man, don't fuck up, bro.
I don't think the Republicans would pick him again though. Because see, the thing is, at this point, this is one thing I loved about what the news was doing, even though it was the same old coverage until today. They were showing you that your votes do make the difference in the electoral college. You know what I'm saying? When we found those extra 1,000 votes, you know what I mean? Just enough to smidge him over the top, he could win the state. You know what I mean? So it goes to say your vote, it does count. And then two, we had there was a good amount of fucking Republicans like, I don't fuck with this dude.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, yo, I don't fuck with this dude. Like, no matter what he was bad for business.
I'm gonna give you the main person, because I've been hearing his name for the last 3-4 days. Mitt Romney.
Well, he was making fun of that motherfucker.
He can't stand Trump, yo.
Yeah, I would have personally took that nigga out. Like, yo, you want me to get your shit? I got a U-Haul in the back. Don't even worry about it. It's on me.
You know what's bad? I seen it on TV. It's I think it was, I forgot what show I was watching, and they had like people on, and they was talking about what party they voted for, and things like that, and how they switched their party, like what they were Republican. Excuse me, they were Republican. Now they're Democrat, and they was like, well, why? And they was like, well, why not? You know what I mean? You still got people like that didn't or never had a problem with Obamacare.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Then every time he got a chance, bro, you got to get Obama's name. You president now. You got to get Obama's name out your mouth.
He was trashing
the Clinton administration. You got to get the Clinton name out your mouth. No. It's Trump administration. You here now.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? When they talking about, okay, deliver the State of the Union address, you know what I mean? Nobody's looking for Obama to come out the back. We wish he did. You know what I mean? But nobody's looking for Obama to come out the back. Nah, this is your time. You know what I mean? And I think me and G had that conversation before. When Biden gets in office, I'm happy Biden is in and Trump is out. But when Biden gets in office, how is he gonna
leave?
No. How is he?
He's gonna leave in cuffs. Gonna have the FBI at the goddamn inauguration.
No. That's a good point too. That was said before. Like they try to sweep that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That rug is heavy. They try to sweep that shit under the rug. But like we talking about how is Biden gonna attack certain topics like police injustice and shit like that. It's like when we get killed, like unarmed black people get killed and things like that. Like, are you gonna address it? Or are you just gonna like not say nothing about it the way Trump did? You know what I mean? Constantly. You know what I mean? And this whole pandemic shit that's going on, you know what I mean? Are you gonna approach it the way Trump did? You know what I mean? Or are you actually gonna like tell the people you're the president now, so you actually gonna tell the people, okay, we're talking to doctors, a vaccine is coming. Not even giving even if you don't have a specific date, just let the people know, like, yo, I'm the president now, so I don't want the people that voted for me to worry. Like, I'm here now, the problem is gone. Right. Y'all got Biden now. You know what I mean? And that's what like G brought it up when it was real and it's really important. And that's something like I want to see like how Joe Biden is going to attack certain topics and things like that. You know what I mean? Because we black bro, like we can't keep dying out here in these streets, bro. Like,
you 100% right, Ron. I don't want to cut you off. You 100% right because that was the main thing. You know, when they're picking the primaries and they had all the other Democrats running against them and who to pick. I was never team Biden. Because Biden was cool with that 94 crime bill.
Yeah.
And you can say to a point, okay, we had bad
Kamala
info. Too. Don't forget, she was still locking up fools.
Yep.
So she went to the Senate. You know what I mean? And they're not sitting there examining every case and really going into it. They just hang them. You know, they said it's them, get them. So I feel you. I'm with them. But this term was about everybody was on the same code mostly. Get Trump out.
Yeah.
He was the best of the evils, if you want to look at it that way. You know what I mean? To go in. Because, honestly, I'm like, yo, all right, let's get Biden out. Let's do this again. You know? Like, let's go. Who next? I don't know.
Yeah, because everybody, all these politicians, all of them, in my opinion, they all probably did some backhanded, crooked shit. You know what I mean?
It's politics. You got to.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Nobody's innocent in none of this shit. But at the same time, 45, how that song go? Nah, 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 nah.
Oh, hell yeah. Goodbye.
only shit that came to mind. You know what I'm saying?
I had to give the WWE version. You know,
Yeah.
with Stone Cold.
Oh man.
But you know what? Biden did say that his first tactics once he gets into office is to control this coronavirus and to try to, like mend this healing process with the injustice that's going on in America. Now, do you think that Trump will actually try to start a healing process with us?
Nah.
Why? So why would we give him another 4 more years to destroy everything, in America? And the whole thing about make America great again, like we said this before, when the fuck was America great again?
Not for us.
Seriously.
Yeah, for real.
So all that make America great again shit, y'all can can that shit, man. America was never great.
You know what? Real quick before anybody else interjects and say, I want to say I don't understand how other minorities can come here from wherever the fuck you come from, Africa, Asia,
Yeah.
you name it. I don't give a fuck what island, what continent, wherever the fuck it is, and then you automatically jump on that Trump train like it's cool, and I'm like, but he don't care for you.
And that's how he got
I said,
majority of his votes.
Yeah, I was like, you me with an accent. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Or you the ones they really don't care to do the stuff. And I was like, it goes to what my grandma used to say. I overheard her say, because she never really wanted to say that shit. She was like, some slaves never wanted to leave the plantation. Some motherfuckers didn't want to, stop
There's truth to that.
taking that shit. And I'm just like, yo, y'all really that blind? I said, he don't have nothing for you self-interest.
Yeah.
When I saw the Puerto Rican people going for him, I'm like, not only did he shit on your country, I mean, your island.
Yeah.
He did that shit in live time, and we
Uh-huh.
still got the videos, nigga, and the memes and shit. And you know what I mean? So I'm like, y'all like getting shitted on. Go for it.
And this time around, I feel like we're not going to get that type of treatment. We're going to get we're getting in Biden a president that's going to do whatever he can for the people. And when I say for the people, I mean everybody. He's going to try to gather everything together. I mean, we all want peace, man. We all want to live in America and not be fearful of anything. You know what I mean? I gave the description of how my night is sometimes when I'm outside working, when I do Uber Eats.
Yeah.
I'm in some of these towns and I get tells sometimes because I'm a black man. I'm driving a black Jeep. I'm wearing a black mask. You know what I'm saying? And I'm delivering food though. But you got some people in these neighborhoods. They're like, oh my God, who's this person? All of a sudden I become a suspect.
All the time.
Now I get tailed for a couple blocks or so, get pulled over. I tell them what I'm doing, and they leave me alone. When they find out I'm a firefighter, it's a whole different conversation now. Now we're friends. You know what I mean? So it's just tired of feeling that way. And I'm not saying that just because Joe Biden's president, that's going to stop too. Because no, that's never going to stop.
Right.
That's going to happen regardless. But I really feel like Joe Biden is really going to turn the tables and, just help with the democracy. He's going to help with the people. He's going to help with this COVID. And the other thing, too, is he was part of that Obama administration. There was things that they didn't finish with the Obama administration. He has a chance now to kind of clean this shit up and finish what he started with Obama. Y'all feel me on that?
Yes, sir.
I get that. He has to
hear
undo
that.
what Trump undid, what Obama did. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause
Right.
there was a lot of stuff that people didn't pay attention to.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So it's a lot of things that he has to go in and clean house. His first year ain't gonna be easy,
No, it's not.
and it's just like how Obama got it. The economy's downsliding.
Because of Bush.
Yeah.
And Obama said that. He said it's not going to be every time.
Hell
like
no.
majority of the time when he gave some speeches, he said that. Says it's not going to be easy.
Nah,
You know what I mean?
not at all.
But yo, do y'all recall in Obama's second term, it kind of went a lot more smoothly than the first 4 years?
Yeah.
You can kind of feel it and see it. You saw the results. You saw jobs coming back. You saw you didn't see all this hatred, all this this racism, But this racism was at all for 4 years. We dealt with this shit, man. Felt like we was in the 60s, man.
Yeah.
Like it's crazy.
I want to give credit real quick, and because I always argue with another black person, and it hurts my mother effing heart when I say this. She was like, "What Obama ever did?" And I'm like, "Look, my man." I'm like, "Look, he's the only one out there that gave y'all body cams." I said, for good or worse, and they fought him tooth and nail on that because everybody got the joint where they could cut it off.
Yeah.
You know, we only cut it on every other Tuesday. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Everybody got their weird shit. But I'm like, look at all the injustices that we see happen. Imagine how many we don't. You
True.
get what I'm saying?
True.
And it's the same officers. You know what I mean? It's beat a nigga Wednesday. cut your camera off. You know, throw that shit at the crib. But I was like, it's the small feats.
True
You know what
shit,
I'm
though.
saying? And it's like, I said, this is where you start to see things. And these are the things that we need so we can write the laws against it. And slowly. And that's a slow burn. So now, one thing I expect Kamala, not even Biden, but Kamala to go on, everybody got to have cameras that's on permanently.
Yeah.
Shit, give them to the firefighters too, because they always blame y'all niggas for stealing shit when the water is good. You know what I mean? But and
That's
I'm just
true.
saying, just across the board. You know what I'm saying? It's safety, security. That's how you start to bring some of that back.
And in some of these towns in Bergen County, a lot of these police officers don't wear cameras at all.
Bro, a lot of these towns
You know what I
in
mean?
Bergen County.
Now, and I'm gonna give you an example. I could be in Tenafly. I could be in Closter. I could be in Westwood, Hillsdale. They don't got cameras on them, bro.
My man,
They don't got cameras on them.
I got pulled over. Tenafly just before it cuts into Crestkill.
Okay.
I was getting the mail from a FedEx box, like a FedEx store,
Mm-hmm.
and it was pouring rain, so my tire slipped. Oh, you doing burnouts? Well, what?
Wow.
What? But he didn't get me at the time where the slip was. He followed me all the way to the town line when I was zigzagging because I went through the back ways. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And to cut up and come out of that Fort Lee Crestkill, area where they all interject.
Yeah.
I was like, are you kidding me? Oh, well, just be safe then. I saw you over there. You were doing a burn. I said, what? What?
And they do that. They always follow you to the
Right to the
to the city line.
Yep.
They didn't want to put the lights. Yeah, I hate that shit, man. It's like you could have asked me that question like 5 blocks ago.
One time I got smart on them. I went to the courthouse. I went to their courthouse, got out the car, and my man was just staring at me. Mind you, I was in a suit and tie and glasses. I'm like, can I help you? And he just staring at me. I'm like, yeah, what you want me to? But you see, so I'm with you. That injustice is hard to think. But now, would you act the same if the camera's on you all the way?
Yeah.
Every day.
That's a good point.
You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
I can't just go pick on Ron. I got to see Ron do something. You know what I mean? Oh, I
Yeah.
saw you beat the lady right now. You know what I mean? Got it on camera. You can't come up, yo, man. I kind of think you was, but small things like that. See, those are the things I need to see happen to give me hope.
I got you.
You get what I'm saying? Just small things. And this is a continuation based on the Obama thing. I'm taking your party. I'm taking it. It's crazy. It's real crazy because if not, like I said, I'm ready to get Biden and Kamala out. They ain't even started yet. I'm like, yo, who next?
Well, I mean, Jeff, I don't know if you listen to this radio station. It's on the AM, like 770. It's like the ABC.
Uh-huh.
They got the 710 and they got 1010 wins. So I listen, I don't never really listen to AM at all. But I was like, you know what? I want to hear the other side of this because we're feeling great because we got the victory. Let me hear how these Republicans is talking. Yo, they hate us. They despise us. They hate us. Yo, it's crazy because
That was before the victory.
exactly. I'm talking about on Tuesday when I was listening to it on Tuesday. You can hear them. Oh yeah, Trump is going to win this in a landslide. It's over. Biden never had a chance anyway. They actually, they said that, all these Democrats, they a bunch of bitches anyway. I'm like, yo, they cuss on the station too.
Yeah, wow. Wow.
I'm like, yo, really? Like, yo, they're a bunch of sore winners and they're sore losers. Now when shit hit the fan, this is some bullshit. I don't know what's going on. How's the president? How's our president in the lead in Pennsylvania? Though all of a sudden it dwindles down in Biden's in striking range. The Democrats are cheating. They've always been cheaters. Like they've been on and on and on with this shit for 4 days.
That's what Trump. We had that. That's what Trump said. He said.
Yeah.
He said. By the way, if I lose, it's rigged. Some stupid shit like that.
Yeah.
I said, bruh,
Look, man.
yo, nigga, yo.
But when you
You already working on the escape plan. Like, nah, it was a setup. Like,
Yeah.
yo, we didn't vote yet, homie.
Exactly right.
they say that he might have been at wrong for being bunkered down in the White House like that, using it as a war room.
Bro, did you see him put the gate up?
Yeah.
I'm like, this is nuts. This nuts. I don't know, man.
You can't say nothing to these Republicans though, man. You can't tell them nothing about the Constitution because they think they know every fucking thing.
It don't matter what. I put it this way: Biden can do everything right, even for people that voted Republican.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He could do everything right. As you know what I mean? And it's like they'll still find some type of way to.
Trump could do it better.
You know what I mean? Yeah,
Of course.
and it's so
Trump
crazy.
started that.
And it's so crazy. Trump could have did the same exact shit. You know what I mean? Biden could have did the same shit as Trump did, but like it wouldn't sit well because now we got Biden and not man. Whatever, bro. It is what it is.
You right, Ron. They gonna
Shit.
find a way. They gonna find a way.
Always, they've been shitting on Obama for the longest.
Shit, they
still shitting on him. He ain't even in there.
they found ways when Obama was done with his 8 years. They found ways to sit there and say that what Trump did is better than Obama, but Obama's the one that fucking started the shit.
And then if you can't go, if you can't go nowhere else, we're just going to tag Obama's name.
Or destroy it because it has his name on it. I'm do it my way and put my name on it.
Yeah, or Hussein. Is that his name? What difference does it make? What difference does it make?
But you know what?
It's like petty bullshit. Like that can't be your defense to an argument. Somebody's name.
Right.
You sound stupid as shit.
I'm realizing more that this whole political shit is worse than ordinary day shit that we go through in the hood.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's bad.
How ironic, red and blue.
Yo, it's bad. Yo, it's bad. Yo, like they beef so hard, and it's. I don't know how. Now Biden did say that he's not we're not naive. We understand the whole stance between Democrats and Republicans and the back and forth. But yo, I don't know how this is gonna happen. Or how it's gonna kind of calm down in the next few months, maybe the next year or so. I don't think it's ever really gonna calm down because these Republicans they're not gonna let go of the fact that they feel that Trump was cheated.
I'm gonna tell you how. If we're talking about just the civil unrest that we see, that the news keeps hyping up, because you have honest protesters and then you have people out there ready to cause trouble.
Right. Extremists.
And most of those people ain't us. Or any other type of minorities. A lot of white folks dressed up and, ready to rock.
Face all covered up and you think it's a black person.
Yeah. It's the economy. You got to remember, a lot of people are out of work.
Yep.
Or don't have to work. Or and then what I mean by don't have to work is, if you get to work from home and you finish your work and now you're leaving early and you happen to live in Philly because you want to go see the protest or you want to wild out or you want to do X, Y, Z.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Depending on what side of the fence you fall on. Nobody asked those people. When you look at them as a lot of young people, when we haven't heard the jobs report in a while, they kind of faded that shit out. You know what I mean?
Right
so
about that.
people
You're right about
unemployment. And that's just you watching the AM channel. That's just you watching whatever news channel whenever you watch it. We used to hear about it all the time, and especially in the beginning of this pandemic. So you got to pay attention to it's chess, not checkers.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? You sitting there looking at my pawn, but you ain't see my rook sitting right there next to your motherfucking king. Like, checkmate, homie. Which is what Trump trying to do. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I put the lady on the Senate. I got two people, not the Senate, the Supreme Court. I got two people on the Supreme Court that owe me. If I can get one of these things to go up to the Supreme Court, they're gonna rule in my favor. You get what I'm saying? So he's trying to play a little long game. He gonna run these lawyers things out to December. But when everything's supposed to take over in January, if Biden can get the pandemic under wraps, under control, and get the economy boosted back up, which is what Trump would have to do. I don't know how he would have done it, but then you would see a lot of the civil unrest die down as much. Because there's a lot of people who can't.
Okay.
It's a lot of people who just like, I need a good job.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I need a good job, and a lot of people don't really care about the semantics or other things that they're blindsided to. But we're gonna see a lot of things. Hopefully nothing really really crazy, because we know we have the ability to. But it ain't good. It ain't good when you can't go to the mall and then shut down. And we got the biggest shopping season coming up.
Yeah.
And then the governor talking about, don't nobody get together for Thanksgiving. What? You see what I'm saying? Like, you gotta look at all the pieces on the board. It's crazy.
True. Yo, when I tell you everybody's happy about Biden being the president of the United States of America, my mom just texted me, Biden is our 46th president. We are so exhausted from 45.
Bro, I don't like hearing his voice. I don't want to hear none of that shit.
It's like it's a breath of fresh air right now. We feel like we can move forward with a lot of shit.
Yeah. I think we should have a rule: no more entertainers.
Yeah, that's the bullshit. That's exactly what it is.
No more entertainers, my man.
Because you can't look at, Trump was president, then if somebody else wants to run that comes from another occupation, and it involves entertainment, you know what I mean? And it's like, yo, this shit like wrestling, man. Like, it's
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like the shit scripted.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Okay, your design. That's how it looks to certain people, and to me, sometimes I can go that route. Sometimes depending on how it looks. You know what I mean? He was supposed to lose, or she was supposed to win, or they were supposed to be vice president, and it all depends on who y'all choosing. You know what I mean? It's gonna get down to the point like you're gonna have like celebrity chefs in the fucking White House and shit like that. You know what I mean? Not in the kitchen. You know what I mean? At the podium. You know what I'm saying? You feel me?
You sit up there ordering a number 2. Like, yo, nigga, let me get 2 chickens. Nigga, I don't do that no more. What? Nah, nigga, that's you.
Yeah, man. It's getting to that. I ain't gonna say it's at that point.
That's how I felt when they was like, yo, The Rock should run. I'm like, no, that nigga shouldn't do shit. We go to a motherfucking movie.
Yeah. And they killed, and that's the thing. They killed me. They came with this like this good citizenship, or this good guy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Image. I'm not saying it's an image for him. It's an image. It's an image that we see. I'm not saying like he's not a good guy. I don't know him at all.
Right.
You know what I mean, but like you never heard Dwayne. Damn, you never heard The Rock in. Yeah,
you had it right, don't worry about it.
You know what I'm saying? You never heard Dwayne in no news scandal or nothing like that. That's why it fits.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Like it's some, and I'm saying like not saying he never did nothing wrong, but like some people just know how to hide their shit better than others.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But that
Say
don't give you the. I'm gonna put him in this lane, push him forward. All right, Dwayne, you can become president. You know what I mean? President Johnson. I was like, but you was better in the ring, homie. You know what I'm saying? Come on, think about it. Because the presidential shit would be a joke if Dwayne gets up there and start cutting rock promos. You know what I mean? When he's supposed to be talking about real shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The niggas be looking at the shit like, bro, Vince McMahon about to come out the back or something. You feel what I'm saying, bro? This shit's stupid, man.
At the podium, get hit with a chair. Nigga like, yo, what's up?
That nigga close his eyes and put his nose in the air. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. With the electricity. Get your monkey ass out of here, nigga. The fuck?
Oh man.
I'm gonna get Ron a Rock 2024 shirt.
No.
Like, yo, wear this whole week.
That'd be my around the house shirt.
Exactly.
Running some errands real quick.
I believe he can do it. Nigga.
I might ball in that shirt. You know what I'm saying?
On the back, the shirt said, "It doesn't matter."
Exactly.
See? That's what he gonna do at the podium. He gonna turn around and point to his back and not say nothing. Look at this arrogant bastard up here, man. Anyway.
Remember that song with Wyclef he had?
Yeah.
Oh my God, he had a song?
Yeah.
They
Doesn't matter.
They put out a CD. It was pretty much like
Ass.
the one. I think The Rock was just talking on it.
Ass.
I
Yeah.
hope so.
Come on, bro.
Truck juice.
Yeah. We could be fans of The Rock all day. The song was trash, bro. I don't want to hear that shit. Drop your elbows like you used to do, nigga. I want to hear that shit.
Oh man.
Oh boy. My bad.
I
And like a nice little rant.
you need some.
I'm trying to catch up with G. I ain't got that ranting, you know what I mean?
Hey, that's
Oh,
why.
nah, nigga, it's in you. You just find that shit.
That's why I was twiddling the thumbs, man. You
Nigga
got it.
Jeff's like, nigga, shut up, nigga. What you just do, nigga?
All right, so I can speak for all of us in here, man. We all happy about the whole thing about Biden getting in. Trump is out. You know, to those that the Trump supporters, you know, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, you either gonna, you know, suck it up and just deal with it, because we had to suck it up and deal with it for 4 years, bruh.
It felt longer than that.
Y'all could do the same thing. Suck it up and just deal with it. You know, stop the bitching, stop the complaining. You got no proof. Ain't nobody cheated. Biden won fair and square. You know, and
You know,
that's it.
you know another thing, and I'm gonna get off this shit. You know another thing I think too. I think like, cause people call Trump racist and shit like that.
Yeah.
Then you see the people that's voting for him. You know what I mean? And they come off a certain type of way. So in my mind, I'm not even thinking about they voting for him as president. I'm thinking they voting for him because like they looking at him like Hitler on some shit. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? He runs the world and he's racist and doesn't like people of color. I'm gonna vote for him. You know what I mean?
You
Fuck
hit
it, fuck his politics and all that shit.
You hit it. That's what they was accusing him when they were talking about the coded language. And he was like, stand back and stand by.
Mhm.
And then on next thing you hear about the little white boy shooting the motherfucker out there like he was some fucking super cop.
With an
You know
assault,
what I'm
with an
saying?
assault
Yeah,
rifle,
assault
with an
rifle.
assault rifle, just
Hey,
walking around.
Yo, have
Yeah.
you heard anything else about that?
Nah,
No.
they hit it under the media, bro.
He ain't locked up.
That motherfucker probably freeze a bird.
Free as a bird. Ain't do shit.
They'll say anything.
But you know what? Any one of us, we're shot dead.
with or without a weapon.
Serious.
Don't get me started.
All right, so Trump, you're fired. Peace. It's over. Moving on to the next topic.
Yeah, we have to.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
I'm chilling.
All right, so you know we're all from Hackensack, born and raised, all of us. On the playground, I'm playing.
I'm about to join in, nigga.
Oh man.
Nah, it will be. I ain't gonna cut you off, but it will be one nigga sitting here that ain't get the joke G just said. Like, what's he talking about?
What was that?
Ah, you ain't know. You ain't know it. You know what I mean? You ain't grow up on that shit. My bad. Go ahead, G.
No. Yo, we all from Hackensack, and all right. So I saw an article in the Bergen Record talking about Hackensack, how it's has the potential of being the new Hoboken. All right. Now,
I saw that too.
listen, I said my views on that shit a couple weeks ago, and talked about how the recreation department needs to kind of step it up and show more love towards the other sports. And but this is kind of bigger than the sport. Well, it's not really bigger than the sports, but this whole new Hoboken shit, I ain't with it, man. I mean, and I'm gonna get y'all views off it too. I just want to say mine real quick. I think they're building a total of, I think it's like 19 new buildings or something like that.
Yes.
And they're all high rises. You got we got high rises coming up on the ending part or the starting part of Kinnekamak Road right on Johnson. We got them by Fashini Park, right in that little middle parking lot island. They're building apartments there.
Yep.
There's already, I think, 3 apartments complete. There's 2 complete. Well, there's 2 complete on Main Street.
These are supposedly luxury apartments.
Right.
Let's not give them their not respect. They're luxury.
Yeah, they're
apartments.
luxury. So we got 2 complete on Main Street. We got 1 complete, and people are actually living in it. It's called the Current
Yes.
on River Street. The Cap Diner is supposed to open up on Main Street, and then we got 2 other projects. The old bank that's still being getting ready to get done up. I mean, and it's not to say that these things these luxury apartments don't look nice. They look nice, but let me get to my point. And also we got further down by the courthouse, we got other apartments coming up, and we got the one other apartment that's I forget the name of it, but that's on State Street. So we got all these apartments, high rises, however you want to call it, coming. It's all coming to track. Oh, and I forgot to mention, we got the apartments that they're currently constructing now, where the old record used to be.
Oh, that's a beast.
That's gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
So this whole new Hoboken shit. I'm getting to my point. We are already crowded as a school system.
Yep.
So we're gonna have new people coming into town. Some of them are gonna have kids. Some of them might have 1 kid. We already have kids in Hackensack that can't really fit in the schools that we got. So what's the whole thinking process of this? Like, this is my question. Why are we thinking more of building these apartments compared to making it a more comfortable situation for our kids in our community?
You want to answer?
Yeah.
Go ahead, Ron.
Me, I think is I understand the whole okay, we put apartments here and things like that, and people need places to live, you know what I mean? Not being an asshole about like, oh, they, you know what I mean? Because people do need places to live and shit like that. But just like G said, which was actually was the number one thing I was gonna say. It is crowded. It's definitely crowded. And another thing is to the fact that like some of these apartments and however they work and things like that, a lot of some of these apartments, I'm gonna just say, some people, it just seems like it's easier for certain people than others. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And I said it before to the point like we could put a family in these apartments. You know what I mean? But then it's like, cool, I got my family in there. Okay, then let me go get another one. Same family. You know what I mean? Just relatives dropping off. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And it's to the point where it does get crowded. And it's like, bro, like, so who are these apartments for? You feel what I'm saying? Not saying like we can't go up there and like, you know, and sign an application or just to get an apartment for ourselves and things like that. But for some reason, to me, it just seemed like it's easier for certain people to get these apartments. No, it's easier for certain people to find somewhere to live as opposed to other people. You know what I mean? And it's crowded. What is this whole new Hoboken thing? I didn't get it, because the only thing, honestly speaking, when I think of Hoboken, I think of a lot of bars.
Yes.
You know what I mean? That's when it comes to Hoboken, that's what I think of, bars. You know what I mean? And more apartments, buildings are being built, and all of that shit. And it's we might be at capacity to the point like they're gonna have to start doing like other shit. Like they already moved the sidewalk back. What, like 2 feet or some shit like that?
That 2 way is coming. You know the white divider that was on the corner of
yeah. I know what you're talking about.
That's just gone now.
It's gone.
I know what you're talking about.
And they got the new traffic lights up, so that's just coming soon.
Yeah.
It's coming soon. I saw the traffic lights yesterday.
Like 2-way traffic. Then parking might be fucked up.
So here's where it gets funky. Working in the government, you know, you hear shit, and you know, we all know motherfuckers in the council, so you know they loose lips at certain times,
right?
Sinking ships.
Yeah.
it started with that. When we look at it, it started with the Main Street becoming a two-way.
Right.
And they tried to play it off like, oh, well, we had it a deal with Riverside Square where we were only going to keep it a one-way, so traffic will be directed for that. I said, ain't nobody take Main Street to Riverside Square in all of 100 years of that area being there. I said, that would be the worst way in life. When we look at Main Street, they're remodeling all of Main Street, besides just putting up like those 4 or 5 apartments there.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I think it's 7 apartments on that whole thing, either which way. All those little stores now got to dress up. So they're going to start kicking out those old owners.
The mom and pop stores.
The mom and pop joints, the dollar stores, anything that looks below market. You know, up the rent. They're going to change the fascia, make it look nice so that Cap Diner can open.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? The Cap Diner been there. I said if COVID really destroyed them.
They did.
That's true.
COVID destroyed it. And I'm sitting there thinking like, yo, if you don't sell $100 cheeseburgers, you ain't gonna make the bill, homie. I was like, and I said, for $100 cheeseburger, I better be getting some work with that. Like, yo, which one of these I get to take? But that's me. But look,
That burger better make me fly or something.
fly, nigga. I better have Superman powers out there.
$100. The fuck?
Like, yo, we are overcrowded. And they were just like, before talking about, we're just going to rebuild on the schools and so on and so forth. I was like, that's not the answer. You already did that twice. And you still overcrowded.
Mm-hmm.
You see, they ain't touching the other side of Hackensack.
No.
Over the houses are.
No.
They putting everything in one area.
Why?
I just want y'all to pay attention. They're putting everything in one area.
Ain't the hood no more.
Man, we can't. But this is gentrification. But it's the same thing that happened at Hoboken. So I didn't read the article that you guys are seeing. I didn't even know that existed. But when I think of Hoboken, I watched that gentrification when they kicked out the Italians. When they kicked out them, you get what I'm saying? When you start reading the history, yo, those $1 million brownstones used to be fucking like 40 grand, and I'm not even talking about for depreciation. They used to be dirt cheap. You had poor people in there with families, and then you talk about the bars. A lot of people had the local bars, and then all the other bars come through. So is that what they want to do to the Main Street? Bar, city, entertainment. You get what I'm saying? To keep those people there. Now those apartment buildings, and I wanted you to, I need you to take luxury on it. Them shit start at $1,800 for a studio. Damn. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. When you telling me you can go buy your parents' house and pay maybe $1,600 for the mortgage, and now you own the property. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely.
But that's some shit though, man.
And I want you to think about it now because I just gave y'all Jim. Y'all didn't pay attention. If you buy the property now, hold it. Because once the city becomes Hoboken, your shit increase. Even if you own just a slate or a garbage can. You know what I mean? Like, I got this for cheap. I ain't fix it up. The shit half dilapidated. I can't walk in it without getting hit by 3 nails or something like that. But they're going to give me $500,000 for it. All right, I take a deal. Let's go.
Yeah.
You know, it's one way to you know, garner wealth that we don't think about. But as a town, they're slowly pricing us out. It's gentrification. You watching it in Brooklyn. You watching it over there. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, it's slowly, and that's what I think about when I think of a Hoboken. Because, yo, you know it's expensive over in Hoboken area.
What? Hell yeah.
It's expensive, and it ain't nothing but a water trap.
Nah.
When a hurricane hit, forget it.
You right.
Yo, I'm going to go sit on the roof for a minute with my tent, and I'm going to try to ride this week out. Like, yo,
Right about
y'all
that.
know how it is. So, you know, when you think about it, it's scary because we've been here, but they slowly pricing us out. So where do we go?
Well, that kind of brings me to, you know.
Go ahead. I didn't want to step on your point. Go ahead.
No, because that's exactly what I wanted. I mean, you hit everything right on the nail. I mean, that brings me to like my mom and dad because, you know, y'all know that my mom and dad's house.
Yeah.
Before it was my mom and dad's house, it was my great grandparents' house.
Right.
So it's a lot of history. I mean, of course, there's value to it too because you know My dad added the driveway. He added some the siding and a lot of other things that him and my mom added to the house.
Right.
For me and my brother. So that's something that they're gonna hold on to. I mean, they kind of flirted before with trying to wanting to move and stuff, but I guess they really realize the history of the house and the value of the house.
Yeah.
And things of that nature. Or they might be like, you know what, we'll just hold it for me and my brother. You know what I mean? But this is what I mean though. You don't have that many houses like that in Hackensack no more, really, where it's only like one owner. You know what I mean?
Nah.
Things have drastically changed, bruh. Like I said before, I had a childhood friend, Mary. Well, she's still my friend, Mary Jones. Her aunt, yes, her aunt. She still lives on Clay Street, same house.
Yeah.
But that's the only one. That's the only in our next door neighbors. And a couple other neighbors that live on the other side of Clay Street, going towards Railroad. So it's only a few left. I mean, everybody else is gone.
Yeah.
Everybody got pushed out. Like you said, everybody got pushed out. And I've heard it out of people's mouths, man. They moved because they didn't like the direction that the city is going. They see all these new developments, but they're thinking on the more side of how I think and you and Ron think and you think. The kids, schooling and all that. Like where does that have some type of effect or some type of like, okay, well, we gotta work on that too. It's like they're not even thinking about that shit.
No.
I don't understand that shit.
It's funny.
That's supposed to be the most important. We're a city in motion. Where the fuck is the motion, man?
The motion is money going into their pockets. That's what we all fail to see.
Yeah.
That's what we all fail to see. The money is going into their pockets. Probably somebody recouping it, personally, whatever the hell it is, but putting people on. But can I touch on the bad side of Hoboken? See, Hoboken's cool when you down by the little water.
Yeah.
Keep going up east. Wait. No, east is where the water is, right?
Toward the Bergen line?
Yeah. Come holler at me then.
I got you.
Come holler at me then. Who
got
over
you.
there?
Or the Spanish.
Right. And not even the wealthy Spanish.
No.
And I'm not knocking. I'm not saying that. Look, nigga, I ain't never been rich. But you get what I'm saying? I'm not knocking people for that. But there's all the undesirables. I'm trying to say it in a nice word, even though I'm cursing all around.
Because
in a nice word.
Correct me if I'm wrong. I think Hoboken High School's around over there.
Yep.
Because it's kind of connected. I mean, Hoboken is like right on the border of Union City.
Yep.
I mean, it's right there.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, you're right. I mean, I don't want to say it's like you said. It's not slums or anything like that.
Yeah.
But it's not even really middle class really even.
No.
It's semi middle, I would say. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
That's another thing too that I noticed too about Main Street in Hackensack. You could tell like some of the stores, they have like 4 or 5 stores connected.
Yeah.
Then the next 2 or 3 stores will look run down.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like nobody in them, or if the store is open, it's not really getting no business. So eventually, it's on its way out anyway.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And bro, I mean, and they just. Here's my thing, right? I'm not opposed to nobody making money and things like that. But it's like so many things are being put up. Like when they used to put like every time something got knocked down, they put a bank up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
they better not do that to Sears. I'm gonna go crazy.
I thought they were putting an apartment up.
Man, they better put a strip mall there, something.
You said a strip mall.
I heard the first thing I heard was strip. I'm like,
Yeah, I was like,
what? He might be going somewhere with this. You know what I mean? Put an at the end of that shit. Stripper. Anyway, see, I get off track. I'm stupid. Nah, but it's like the same thing with and this is like, I guess like females would be like, they don't care. They be like, yo, put up more nail salons, because every time they got nail salons next to nail salons next to nail salons across the street, nail salons. And things like that. I'm sorry, don't get me wrong.
All right, so
don't get me wrong.
you know what? My bad, but
No, go ahead.
when you say that, think of other towns that have that. Patterson, they got nail salons everywhere in Patterson.
Yeah.
Ding, 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 ding.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
same. But go ahead.
No,
Finish.
it's true. It's true. You know what I mean?
Bro.
Like on every corner of every corner. You know what I mean? And same thing about Pat's. It's like how many chicken? Like 52 chicken spots. You know what I mean? I told you I was a hungry nigga. You know what I'm saying? I got to talk about food and shit, right?
Got the
You would have
direct
a Charles chicken, right?
Hollywood chicken.
But yeah, man, you can actually like slowly see that. I actually it was a what was it called? Record shop right here on Main Street in Hackensack. White dude was in there. You know what I mean? And for a while, like that was the go-to spot because as kids we were still copping cassettes. You know what I mean? Or that new such and such dropping. I gotta go get that.
And it was cheap, bro. Like
Man, you want
can
$10?
You can get a single for like $5.
You know what I mean? And it's like I saw him like after that. It's like I saw older people in there as I got older.
Yeah.
And eventually, of course, like it's not there no more. But I saw older people here as I got older. As I got older, he looked more like strung out. His hair started growing. It was no pandemic, nothing.
Right.
This was back in the day. His hair started growing out. His mustache started looking crazy. It looked like he lost some weight. And he was just sitting in there like, bro, I just wish somebody come in here and just buy something. Because he had more business with kids, in my opinion, than he did with adults. Because adults were coming in and just browse. As kids, we want the music. You know what I mean? We came in there, we bought some shit. You know what I mean? And like, he had a lot of records in there. A lot of, you know what I mean? A lot of records. Like, older people, they listen to records. They still got record players and shit like that. You know what I mean? But like, his shit was like, it looked like if you put his shop next to all these new stores, you know what I mean? You'd be like, all right, it's on its way out. But that was one of those stores, no matter how it looked, you know what I mean? It still got business. People still went in there.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it's crazy, man. It's I don't know, new Hoboken.
I would never call it that. I mean,
No, I'm going by what you said, and I'm in the article. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
it's just like when Jeff was saying. I was like, only I just know about Hoboken. When somebody says Hoboken, let's go to Hoboken. In my mind, that's where people go to bar hop. Not saying that's not saying that's the only place where bars are,
Right.
because it's not. I mean,
but that's the most common place where people go.
yeah, I mean, because the bar's here, just like I said about the nail salons. The bar's here, and then the bar's here, then the bar, you know what I mean? But
Yep.
you know, I do see y'all's point, and thanks for all the gems, because just pointing certain shit out and things like that.
Got to, man. You know what? If you don't realize it, you miss it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, man.
you can't be like, nobody never done told me. No, nigga, no, we told you.
That's the thing, though. Ain't nobody gonna tell you shit over here in Hackensack, man. They ain't gonna tell you a goddamn thing, man.
But you know what's so crazy? Just think about it. If you don't go to a council meeting or if you don't read one of these stories on the record,
yeah.
you ain't gonna know until you just turn around driving. Like, damn, Main Street looked pretty today. What happened? You know, like, damn.
Well, I mean,
Damn.
changes happen, but I mean, I just think this change in Hackensack is it's not going away that it's gonna rectify anything with kids sports.
Nope.
Because they don't think about shit like that. Now, I will say this: towns like Union City, towns like West New York, towns like North Bergen, I'll say even Passaic. Even though Passaic doesn't really have that much of nothing new developing, but except for a school that they built over on by Dayton.
Yeah.
But when it comes to sports, when it comes to the kids in general, the city has their back 100%. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter of whatever issues. You know what I mean? Like I see it. Other coaches that I coach with, they see it. Whatever the kids need, they get it. But only a certain amount of kids, if you play soccer, if you play basketball, you're gonna get what you want. But if you're playing football, you're playing baseball, you playing or wrestling or whatever, it ain't the same. The treatment ain't the same. You know what I mean? Our school systems are jack-packed. If we even try to go back, and thankfully we're not back yet because we got the spikes with the virus and everything.
Yeah.
But even if we try to go back, how the hell are we gonna space these kids out?
Well, now, and here's where it's gonna get crazy. That's gonna be a 2021 problem, my man. Because I heard from my sister that they're supposed to go to the whole school year now. First I heard January, then I heard the school year. Well, I'm like, well, at least 3 of these apartments will be up and running. So here come people with kids.
Yep.
So, you know, we're going to get a little more packed. Where are you putting all these folks?
It's gonna get to the point you gonna have to get some damn trailers and put them outside and have a classroom in there.
You laugh, but they talked about it.
They're gonna have to.
They talked about it. Yeah.
And that's gonna be too much. It's already too much for these kids to be on a damn laptop all goddamn day. But now they gotta go to the fourth period class outside.
And don't eat a bagel in your own house.
Yeah.
Kind of crap. That couldn't be me, dude. I'll be like, I'm going to the bathroom break. I'll be back. That's it.
I wish a
don't know.
nigga would.
You chewing gum in my class? Well, we ain't in your class. I'm in my living room right now.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
That's crazy. Well,
Oh shit.
to the rest of the people in Hackensack, man. I mean, I guess we just gotta hold strong and see what happens, and you know, I guess just see what happens, man.
We can soldier out of this, my man.
Yeah.
Look, don't just stand down taking it. You know, don't sit there taking it lying down, I should say. But, you know, be smart about it. Some of us ain't going to be able to make it through, fair enough, financially. But those of us who can and will, you know what I mean, who have something to hold on to, can realize this. When they tell
Right.
you that it's going to be a Hoboken, and, you know, and if I was in your parents' shoes, I'd be like, oh, great. I'm about to get $1 million for this property, you know. When on my
Yeah.
way out, I'm going to get us to the grandbabies, and they're going to be billionaires, you know, because people going to want it.
That's true too.
Whatever which way, you know, and it ain't got to be the way for that they take it, you know, sentimental, hold it and keep it in and make it worth something. But there's ways out. You know, people be like, I ain't got no other choice. Nah, man, you got a choice.
Well, that's
But this time, you know.
That's why there's people that say that now is a good time to try to get a property and hold it, because
Yes.
once the value of the land gets richer,
And that's what I'm telling you.
you're bankrolling.
That's what I'm telling you.
So
You ain't even got to fix it up.
nope.
Like, yo, it's straight dirt, homie. I ain't even got wood in my joint. It's a clay house. Walk away, hold
Yeah,
it.
a lot of people say that. They say that's where the money, like the land, that's where the money
That's
is.
where the money. You're
Yeah.
absolutely right. My
Yeah.
man. That's what they
Yeah.
want. You.
As when people tell you that shit when you younger, you be like, what's that land? Like, what are you talking about? Because you don't know shit. You young. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
You know, ain't like you ain't never pick up a book, but at the same time, you was never taught this shit. You know what I mean? But that's always good. It's always, it ain't never too late to learn some shit, man.
Nah.
You know what I mean? And at the same time, when you learn some shit, you still got enough time to do something about it and take advantage of that shit. Put that shit in motion. You know what I mean? So
No, my grandmother, her mother has land in a town called Norlina, North Carolina. That's a crazy name, right? Norlina, North Carolina.
that's how they say North Carolina.
Yeah, exactly.
You from the Norlinas? Nah.
But that's an actual town in North Carolina. It's called Norlina. Look it up, Google it. I've been there once. It's a really small town, and from what I remember when I was down there with my mother, my brother, we was down there visiting relatives. My mother had my mother's aunt Daisy, my great aunt Daisy. She has property down there.
Yeah.
Now the house, I don't know how it's working right now, because I gotta ask my grandmother. I don't know, but the house she had was a nice house, not too crazy, not too big or whatever. But the field and the forest that she had in the back,
That's what it is.
that was all hers.
Yep.
Sick, a whole forest.
Yep.
I forget how many acres it is, but that's crazy.
Don't worry.
Now the way the setup is now, I can't tell you, because I'm talking about, this was like early '90s when I was down there.
No, man.
So I don't know if other family members took the property, did something. I don't know, but my grandmother's, I said my grandmother's mother, well, my grandmother's aunt.
Right.
My grandmother's mother, she had her it's property. It's the original house that they grew up in.
No,
Now my grandmother didn't grow up down south. She grew
Right.
up up here.
Okay.
But her mother, they matter of fact, I don't want to say it was her mother, but it wasn't her mother. I think it was my grandmother's grandmother. I said it wrong. It was my grandmother's grandmother. So it was her mother's mother.
Okay.
They lived down there, grew up down there. They still got everything. Like when I was down there, when we went down there, everything was still intact. The garage, the house, everything.
Yep.
The way they lived, everything. I don't know if they knocked it down or whatever, but still, that's my grandmother's property now, though.
That's what I'm saying, man.
So, and it's like up here. We got family that's up here. We got family that was born and raised in Hackensack, and I guess you could say that I'm kind of looking forward to see where the property taxes go, as far as that, and just to see what my mom and dad wants to do.
It'll probably raise. If once these things start building into the town, and it'll be like, we're gonna have to raise it for X, Y, Z reasons. Hackensack is already pretty expensive.
It is,
especially for what you have here. It'll probably raise up a little bit, but like I said, don't make that to be a deterrent. Because if all you owe is the property tax, you still ahead.
Yeah.
You still ahead. You know what I mean? You break that down monthly. Hopefully ain't nobody a bum-ass motherfucker. Just sitting on the couch, not working, not bringing in no type of income.
Right.
I got many a cousin like that, but damn.
And my brother, he's on the whole hustle with trying to flip houses. Like, he's real heavy on it right now, man.
Jump on it, homie. That's it.
And
Talk to him.
yo,
No,
Laugh,
no,
nigga.
I'm not laughing.
No, because he was like, yo, don't be no bum ass nigga sitting on the couch. He was like, yo, my brother. I said, yo, not Reg, not Reg. Nah, go ahead, G. My bad. Go ahead, yo. Go ahead. Yo, Reg, you my nigga, bro. Go ahead, bro. My fault.
I didn't call you a bum ass nigga though. This nigga did.
Like, we just left that nigga on the couch.
But anyway, my brother be having conversations with me about trying to get a come up, and
Yeah.
I told him the other day, I'm like, listen, man, I'm like, yo, you go ahead and you started first, cause he knows. I'm pretty sure he knows a little bit more than what I do.
Okay.
I don't want to just be like, all right, you know what, I'm down with it, and then all of a sudden, the pressure come and I can't, come through, I don't want to do that. I'll watch, I'll see how he do it. And not to see if he fail or anything like that, but just to understand. Okay, this is okay. This is how you do this. This is how you do that.
Gotcha.
Because I'm not really on it like that. I got a couple other cousins. They on that wave too. Like where like they want to flip houses and just bankroll money and all. Yo, I'm not gonna play with my money like that. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna sit here and gamble that way, because if you fall, it could be a serious fucking contusion. You could fall hard with this shit, man.
No, you can.
So like I had people tell me, all you gotta do is read a book, man. Fuck that. I might read no damn. I mean, I need a envy of somebody. You know what I mean? That's what I need. I need
somebody walk me through this.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, nigga, I'm on step 2. What I do next?
But I mean, it's possible. It's possible. I mean, and like I said, man, like I like to watch and observe before I actually, kind of throw myself out there and read up on something. I mean, come on, man. I didn't become a firefighter just reading up on something. I had to practice first.
Right.
So
you want somebody that's hands on with it, yeah.
I get it. I totally get it, man. Yeah.
So yeah, that's the shit I'm on with that, man. I want to see what happens, and if, like I said, my mom and dad, if they stay firm and they stay in Hackensack like they've been for shit forever, then I guess we'll see where shit goes. I know I can't afford nothing in Hackensack at all.
I don't blame you. Yeah.
I'm not even gonna try it. I'm not even gonna try the whole. Nah. I can't afford shit here.
Yeah.
Too damn expensive, bro. Like, what, Jeff? What you see them studios go for?
1,800.
A fucking studio, bro.
Yeah.
Damn.
My sister just got she got one of the apartments. The one they built a while ago. That's right on Linden Street in Anderson.
Mm-hmm.
2,800 for 2-bedroom, and had 2 bath. Yeah, my nigga. I said, yo, the mortgage on the house is way cheaper than that. Nigga, give you a G back.
God damn.
Yeah. Yeah. But I get it. But that's how it starts, man. They start to price you out.
I think some people like the it's a whole how can I put this? I can say pride, but it's a flex thing. They don't give a
Yes.
fuck how much something is.
Yes.
And my thing is this: just because you got money to pay for it, that don't mean you can afford that shit.
True.
You know what I mean?
Well, that's my point. I could afford 1,800, but I don't want to. I don't want to spend that a month.
yeah. See.
Well, especially if you don't own it.
Yeah, nah.
If you don't own it, that's the thing.
no, if it's property tax like with a house,
Yeah.
okay, fine, that's a different story. But you talking about just for a studio
I'm fucking in the studio.
where I turn the kitchen right there, I turn another way, the bathroom right there.
That's like a well, you do like a 180 and see
Yeah.
everything.
He touching both walls when he put his hands out.
Nigga, G, like I want my fucking money back, bruh.
Yeah, man,
This is bullshit.
I'm good.
Can't fit a 40-inch in that motherfucker. Nigga sit in that bitch.
Somebody,
That's crazy, bro.
somebody come to your house,
Open the
like
door so I can play PlayStation.
you might imagine somebody come to your house, but they be like, all right, so give me a tour of your house. All right, well, right there's the kitchen, right there's my bedroom, right there's the fucking I guess you call that a mud room.
Let me spin around, motherfucker.
How the fuck you got a mud room in a fucking studio?
But at the same time, you be on some pride. Yeah, you don't judge my shit.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? I work hard for this. You know what I mean?
Where's your stove? Right here. Boom. Pull out a fucking iron board. what show was that on? Was that on
You said an iron. Was that Martin?
I think it was Martin, right?
When Cole got his first apartment, nigga said, boom, guest room. Like the ironing board came out the wall. And the funny shit, he had a little pillow attached to it. That's a little grown ass man sleeping on that shit, bro.
Oh, shit.
Oh man.
Yo, Jeff,
All right, so yeah, we gonna get off of this now. But hold strong, Hackensack, hold strong.
nah, I twist off. Shit.
All right, next topic or the next segment, we actually gonna jump into music and entertainment.
Want to just go? Hold on.
I'm gonna let you lead it off.
So, actually, I'm gonna just start with this because I just want to talk about the Buster joint. But I read it was supposed to. They said like why Nas and AZ never collabed on a project and things like that. And if you know Nas, if you listen to Nas, and man, everybody know Nas. You know what I mean? They hold him to a you know what I mean high caliber artist. You know what I mean? But at the same time, everybody know AZ. AZ's, in my opinion, he got to be like top 3 most underrated high caliber artists. You know what I mean? And a collab project with those two, as far as like when it comes to duos and rap, you know what I mean? And not saying like they always on the same song together and things like that, but when they get on a song, they got like the perfect back and forth, the same way Jada and Styles P does. You know what I mean? And it's so dope, man. Like a Nas and AZ collab would have been basically it would have been dope. And I'm not gonna say it could be dope now, but like if it came out years ago, you know what I mean? Like when they was hungry, when they was on their shit, when they was still, you know what I mean?
Right.
It could have been like some classic shit because like what was going on at the time, they could have elaborated on it and spit it on shit that they've been through or was going through at that time. You know what I mean? But like a Nas and AZ collab, if it ever come out, I'll cop that shit, bro. Like Nas a legend, AZ a legend, but I definitely cop that shit.
They never had a CD together?
Nah.
Oh, you're right. They didn't. They didn't.
Yeah, that's
I was just thinking about it. Like
that is nuts.
they've been on like songs or whatever, but not a whole CD.
Yeah, that's nuts, bro. Nas and AZ, like AZ, come on. Like as soon as you hear his voice, you be like, yo, I know he about to say some shit. A lot of artists you could just sit back and chill with. Other artists you jump around to, but like, damn, bro, like, they put some respect on AZ name, man. Damn, bro, this nigga, he got. They don't talk about him. And you know what's so crazy? I said this shit about Nas too, right? You know what I mean? I'm knock on wood. They say this shit about Nas too, right?
Yeah.
No. I said this shit about Nas. I put it that way. They ain't say shit. I ain't give them no credit. I said it. They'll give Nas his props, just like AZ and any other great artist, when they're no longer here. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And it's so crazy. They did the same shit with Prodigy when he passed away. I mean, the same shit with Craig Mack when he passed away. Like, artists, like, who people know, but, like, they don't give them their credit or they, you know what I mean, or acknowledge the talents that they have and the work they put in while they were still here.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean? And it's fucked up, bro. Like, not every people put out timeless music and classics, and not every artist is doing that, but people, like, they give them their flowers off a single. These dudes got projects out, and this shit is dope. You know what I mean? Like, that's fucked up in my opinion. I mean, Nas, AZ, come on, bro. Like, it don't get no crazier than that. I think till this day, 2020, 2021, they can still drop some dope shit. You know what I mean?
Oh, definitely.
Just get with J1 Music, plug.
Slap me my 10%.
You know what I mean? 15, Jeff, 15. So just get with J1.
But if y'all heard the new Nas album that came out a couple months ago, they had like a firm reunion on one of the tracks. You know what I mean? To me, the whole joint was. I mean, the whole CD's fire, but just hearing, I think Capone was on there too, right?
Was it?
I think when they made, I think they was missing Nature. If I'm not, I could be mistaken.
They might have been missing Nation, but they had Foxy on there. Yeah, AZ was on there. Nah, I wasn't Capone.
It was not what. Cormega. Was it Cormega?
Yeah, Cormega.
Okay.
Cormega and they had Nas. Yeah, they had the
Cormega, another
whole
one.
firm was on there. So the song. I mean, the songs on there are dope. I thought the whole album was fire, but they definitely can do a whole collab, maybe a double disc collab. You know what I mean? That'd be kind of dope too. I don't know, man. If this podcast gets out to Nas, man, let's try to get that happen, yo.
You know what I mean?
Let's get that.
Yes,
Shit.
sir. That'll do, bruh. Jeff, I'm gonna need you to pull out the like a nice comfortable chair for Nasir Jones. You know what I mean?
You gotta rent the whole location.
No, not Nas gotta get that mic LL was rapping on in Mama Said Knock You Out. You know what I'm saying? No, he just gotta grab them. Every time he says something, he just gotta grab the mic and talk some shit. You know what I mean? Like, Nas laid back. He don't need all that, but
That should be odd, though.
it would be,
Should
man.
be dope, bro. Should be real dope. All right, speaking of dope, Busta Rhymes' new album came out last week, and I always tend to like to see what people say or feel about certain shit before I actually kind of jump on it myself. So I saw a lot of people saying it was trash.
I heard it was hot. I ain't listened to it myself, but I heard it was hot.
But you see what I mean? This is the bullshit, though. I heard a lot of people saying it was trash, and the people that I heard that said it was trash, it was people that's between either our age or maybe younger.
I was just about to ask, how old are these fools? 'Cause
Right.
if they 20, you please be like, get the hell off of my
Right.
timeline. Right now.
Now,
Goodbye.
Exactly.
the people that were saying it was fire was, people that's probably like 2 or 3 years older than us and up.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So, I would, and I'm not gonna throw no names out here, but I was kind of shocked to see some of the names that were saying that the album was corny. I mean, I was shocked to see that shit because it's like, okay, fine. I mean, what? When Wuha was out, y'all niggas was saying that.
Sure wasn't.
Put your hands with my eyes and see y'all wasn't saying that shit.
Oh, that shit was all through high school.
Hell yeah.
All right, yeah. So listen, Busta Rhymes, to me, he's in a category kind of all by himself. Me and Ross talking about this earlier.
By earlier, he mean nigga earlier. I put it that way. Earlier. I got out of work. It was like 4 in. We just started rapping on some shit, bro. Like, it be like that.
All right, but peep it.
Podcast preparation. Go ahead, G.
Peep it. I'll see if y'all can rock with me on this. How many rappers do you know that can be on a collab with Janet Jackson? Gonna make your body wet. Think about that. Can Jay-Z do that?
Yeah, I don't know.
I thought it was rhetorical because I was like, yo, I don't. Honest, nah,
I mean,
because you don't know, because you know what they'll say, right? Oh, we don't know because they never collab, bro. Honestly speaking, a lot of people shouldn't collab. You know what I mean? Because the styles just don't mesh like that.
Exactly.
Yeah,
And
I
that's
get
exactly
it.
what
You know
I'm
what I
getting
mean?
at. The styles are so different. Now, it's not to say that Jay-Z's trash because I'm a Jay-Z fan. I can't see Ja Rule doing that shit because it's no mesh. Now, he got away with it with Mary J. Blige. All on those rainy days.
Yeah, that was some shit though. That was some shit.
He got that shit off. So am I right so far?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
All
I
right.
give you that.
So when you got a Busta Rhymes, his style, it's like it's kind of like, you know, you got crazy, you got the, you know, the I can't even fucking say some shit you be saying. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But then you got another side of Busta Rhymes where he actually talks, he spits. You got different elements of Busta Rhymes. There's some rappers that have different elements too. But like I said, to me, Busta Rhymes is in a category kind of by himself because of his style, the way he raps.
I get you that.
Now this album, it has a '90s feel. It's like all right, you know, we in middle school going to high school type feel. You're gonna hear a lot of different samples. You know, one from New Edition, from the song Poison. You're gonna hear a lot of different samples on this album. It's 25 tracks on here.
25.
25 tracks. You're gonna hear a lot of different shit on here, and it's gonna be mixed with the old with the old, but with the new vibe, or you're gonna have the old with the new. You know what I'm saying? It varies. Busta Rhymes is he's giving y'all some good shit. And for those that's in our age bracket saying that's corny, he's whack. The album is trash. All right, I'm convinced you brainwashed with this fucking new millennial shit.
Maybe that's why. That, you know, I was just about to say because that depends. If they
That's what I
just want to
think.
hear the new Drake tunes, you know what I'm saying? And he's giving you a '90s feel. They're not gonna be, you know, ready to listen to that. You
But
know what I mean?
it's okay though. It's okay. I mean, shit.
Oh,
Everybody,
nah,
yeah, everybody's entitled to their opinion. I'm not calling nobody out. I'm not sitting here saying that you're trash because you're saying that Busta Rhymes album is trash. I'm not saying that shit. All I'm saying is that, yo, like, this is wholesome, good music here.
Some artists do got that. Some artists do got that about them. Like some fans put it on certain artists. Like no matter what the artist drop, it's gonna be hot to them. You know what I mean? A lot of fans do that shit. I'm gonna say I think Drake is a perfect example. You know what I mean? Like they like no matter.
He's another one to me that's kind of in the category on his own because he rap and he sing.
Yeah.
I mean, ain't that many rappers out here that do that?
You know what I mean? And my
He been jacking T-Pain style since the motherfucking '90s, nigga. Don't act like we ain't grew up with T-Pain doing that shit.
I'm
Okay, I'll give you that.
I'm gonna say this.
Right.
Me personally, I don't think Drake can sing, but I think it works out.
No.
I think it works out for his songs.
No, you
no.
right.
I didn't mean that as a vocalist.
I know.
He ain't no
He
he ain't no I'll be sure.
I know. You know what I mean? I know. But but it's like once you say something about like once an artist is established, it's like you can't talk shit about him. Like how? Like
Yeah,
bro,
that's
like everybody got flaws. I don't like every song that Jay-Z put out.
true.
You know what I mean? But at the same time, I can't sit here and say like he ain't contribute to hip hop or the nigga's ass. How does that even sound? Jay-Z got one line, in my opinion, was like one of his best lines, and it's some clever shit. You know what I mean? He said, "I have no kids." He said, "I have no kids, but I know how to raise a gun." That's some ill shit to me. You know what I mean? And we just talking about lyrics. Nobody's talking about violence.
Right,
We just
right.
talking about lyrics. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I got a question
Go ahead.
before you even finish your thought. Busta Rhymes, where you place him on your top lyricists? Your top 20 lyricists.
I gotta. I don't have a.
You don't have a rule? You don't have
No,
I'll
no.
give you 20. No particular order.
I don't. I gotta.
No particular
I gotta think,
order.
bro. I gotta think, cause you know about Busta Rhymes. I don't know, man. I gotta think, cause I might put him in another category.
Word?
You know what I mean? I don't. I can't explain it. I can't because he can rap his ass off, but I gotta.
Yo,
He can. I mean, but like
man.
thing about me is I don't have that many rappers I will put in like a top anything.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I would just say like, you top good. You know what I mean?
That nigga good. That nigga good.
like you like he alright. You know what I mean? But like as far as like
Nigga said
top,
top good.
like it's
Only reason I asked, right? Somebody asked me this thing. I heard. I was actually listening to Joe Budden, right? And he was like, "Yo, well, y'all put Redman in your top 20, whatever the hell." And I was like, I had to stop and I paused and I looked and I was like, "Oh shit." I slept on Redman for the longest. I went back to his shit and listened to that nigga spit. I was like, yo, he been dropping fucking shit for a long time.
and he from Jersey. Redman a
Yeah,
problem.
oh, they sleep on that Jersey.
Yeah.
For real. But I just had to say that because then I sat there and I went back to Buster's old shit. And I was like, that nigga was dropping shit too.
That's the thing. Like I
was
wouldn't
like, yo.
that list. I can't construct that list like on the moment or in like on like a
right,
day.
right.
I have to, you know what I mean? Because it's so. Because think about it. You gonna leave. Somebody's gonna get left out. Then you guys. Oh, I gotta put him where this person is, and then they can't share the same slot. You know what I mean? It's
Got two number 17.
yeah, man. Damn. it's
Yo,
it's too many rappers, man.
Redman has a. To me, it's a classic CD, man.
Which one?
That
The one where he was in the bully or what outfit? The little cartoon character? Nigga?
yeah,
I can't think of the name, but yeah, that shit was fire.
but the skits alone, like
Oh nigga.
you know, welcome to the bricks, the streets where the city will whoop your mother. No, where the rats will whoop your motherfucking ass.
It's little bricks, nigga.
Yo, that
Oh,
shit.
yeah,
I
bro.
never get over that shit with that nigga fucking when he did the video and had that motherfucker hit the car.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
That shit was on repeat for forever.
I'll
nigga.
be that.
I'll be that. Yeah.
Plus, it was funny because he had like all the women working out.
Yes,
Yeah,
That's
nigga.
all I'm gonna say.
Yep. I was like, yo, you ahead of the game, homie.
And the song "The Goodness." I mean, yo, he was like, "Get it right from jump." Double taping on your bait for months. I got zits on your face that can't wait to bump. Boogie. What? I was like, what?
Yo, but see, we
That
read
shit.
that shit.
That's some over the head shit. That shit go
That's
over
what
niggas'
I'm
heads.
saying.
It'll go over niggas' heads.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, yo, I had to even give it to Jay-Z. I was like, I didn't
Man.
understand that shit he was talking about in Reasonable Doubt when I was a kid.
yeah.
I was repeating it. Then I was sitting there being like, oh, that's what, you know what I'm saying? It was like, but it's the same thing with Redman too. I was like, oh shit, this motherfucker was dropping shit for the
Dropping
longest.
shit.
I
Yo,
was like,
there was this other joint too with Redman. Damn.
Was that the joint you was looking for on your phone that time?
How's that shit go? Damn. I think the chorus is like. Well, there's one part in the song he was like, yeah, I can't remember the words. Now. That's crazy. I got the beat in my head. I just can't get the words together.
You gonna remember that shit when you get in the car?
Yeah, that's how I usually go.
Yeah. Damn. I mean, you know. Oh, okay. The song starts out. I got a backache, stomach ache, diarrhea, vomiting, cold feet, runny nose, headache, nasomia, cranky, moody, burping while I'm cursing. My baby child in a suburban drinking burp, some shit like that. Yo, that song was fucking crazy to me.
Yeah.
Damn, I know
Know
what
what
you're
I
talking about too, man.
You got the flow now, right?
Yeah.
Da da da. Oh, I'm just a young man doing grown man
That
shit.
shit,
Red
yeah.
man. Da 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 da
See, and
da.
that's see, and I think, and the thing about Redman, in my opinion, I don't think he goes in the booth to make hits.
Nah.
Cause I think about it, if you got a hit on the album, that's the only song people are going to like go to. I
Yeah.
think he goes in the booth to make music. So once you hit that play button, that's all the button you're gonna push till it's over.
But that's the thing,
You know
though,
what I mean?
because like you hear the song "I'll Be That," you hear the song "The Goodness." That's shit you hear on the radio. You really gotta listen to the fucking CD to say the other shit that I was saying.
I usually skip shit I hear on the radio. Honestly speaking, I mean, I heard this already times. I just go over that just to keep the
Yeah.
keep the
Okay.
flow going. Cause Redman, he another one. You know what I mean? Like as far as being like witty and lyrical, like the nigga like he's another one that'll give that crazy interview. He was on Drink Champs. He's another one that get that crazy interview.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like have you cracking up the stories he tell just off his mind, like, you know what I mean? Got his own phrases and shit with his stinking ass. You know what I mean? I said, damn, bro. Like,
I'll never forget that Cribs episode either, man.
He said
That was
that.
classic, my nigga. That shit
What?
was classic.
Had his cousin all laid out on the fucking floor. Doorbell didn't really fucking work.
I think he talked about that shit.
But
like,
he said that was really his house.
I believe it.
He was that was the first house he was flipping.
Yo, they said they wanted him to
yeah,
rent
that's
a
exactly what he
house.
said.
They wanted him to rent a house to do it. He was like, nah, nigga, fuck it.
See, ain't that some shit?
Yeah.
Ain't that some shit they get you? Ain't that some shit?
I thought a lot of those houses was fake anyway.
Yeah,
I was
bro.
like, yo, how everybody got the 7, 8
I'm like,
bedroom?
yeah, come on, bro. Like 15 cars in a lot.
Well, shit, we all thought those cars were fucking real on Pit My Ride, right?
Oh my
I see. Honestly
nigga.
speaking, I thought a lot of that shit was
Rob with
stupid.
a chandelier in your shit.
I thought a lot of they had the ping pong table in the trunk. I
Niggas
thought
got
a lot of-
bowling alleys and fish tanks and movie theaters. What the fuck?
Wonder why
Nigga,
your
the
shit.
brakes don't work.
Wonder why your shit don't start,
how,
nigga.
how the fuck you playing golf in your trunk, nigga?
Too fucking heavy. Nigga, you can't move all this shit. Sitting on 4 flats, stupid ass.
They got 400 pounds of sea salt water in the fucking back. Nigga, fuck
Bro, why would you want that? Bro, I came to get my ride made over because it wasn't driving. Remember that?
Yo. And those cars used to be in the most fucked up conditions,
Yeah.
too. It's like, yo, just give my nigga a new car, please.
Yeah, they ain't have
the
to go
bumper
that.
be in the trunk and shit.
They ain't have to go that extra though, bro. I'm like, nigga, really? Then the TV comes up, then it flips and it folds out in front. I say, bro, go in the house. You know what I'm saying? Let some nigga watch the TV in the whip. You put a 40-inch in your car? The fuck are we talking? But I'm just,
got no backseat.
Yo.
you see what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
Turn an SUV into a 2-seater. Stupid ass nigga, bro.
Just
I'm
like,
like,
just
alright.
like on that Johnson Vacation Family movie.
Yes.
That shit gonna fucking fall apart. As
See?
soon as you pull in the driveway,
See?
piece by piece. Here go the rims, or go the bumper. Oh my God! Oh, they go the whole body. Not the 60-inch.
See, that's another reason. My mother's birthday passed, right?
Oh shit!
And I wanted to, yeah, I made that joke. I
Forgot about that.
ain't gonna. You can't repeat the same jokes. It's not funny. But anyway, nah. But like, think about me getting I will get a 60-inch when I move. One thing about big TVs with me, biggest TV I ever had was like what 40 or whatever. One thing about me, I would never get a 60-inch. Put in my crib now, then we move, and then I gotta take that TV and move it to another crib. I want that shit in the crib when we move. I don't want to move that TV twice. Is what I'm saying. Because all something got to do, no matter how much I pat it. You know what I mean?
Scratch
Soon-
it, crack it.
Yeah, as soon as you take them like them 32 blankets I'ma wrap it with, as soon as you take you feel me?
That nigga got 10 companies on it. Like, yo, why your TV sweating? Nigga?
I'm freezing.
But,
I'm
yo.
freezing. I'm freezing at night though. You know what I mean?
It's crazy because you think you moving a fucking table or something. It's a fucking TV.
Yeah,
You
this
think
ain't-
that was a damn TV the whole time.
Yeah, this ain't a one-man job. Yo, get your ass on the other end, nigga. What the fuck is you doing? Don't fuck with you also want to watch the game, right? Like, I'm trying to get shit right over here. That's the thing. Just imagine you take all them covers off and this shit got a crack in it. I'll be mad as hell. I was like, nah, bro, fuck all that.
You gotta find out you got one of those TVs you can fold.
That'd be some new shit. You heard it here first. Nah, you heard that shit on the R&G Podcast first. Watch it go come out with some shit. You know what I mean?
All you gotta do is push the button.
See that shit? Shit gonna fold them to a suitcase.
Exactly.
Let me copyright my shit now.
Yeah, right?
Samsung, that was me, nigga. Y'all got to pay me.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, shit.
The biggest money making cell phones for years. You know what I'm saying?
See what happens when you spit ideas out loud.
Yeah, they will steal your shit, nigga.
They would
If
too.
I have the money, I'll do it.
They will steal your shit.
I'll do it.
No, I used to say back in the day, like I'm 85.
Well,
Like years ago, yo, G, for real. You know what I'm saying? We ain't start anyway. Go ahead, bro. So anyway, I'm about to say something.
drink what's in my cup. Go ahead. Gosh.
I'm talking shit. But I used to say that's what we doing. Like several years ago. I mean,
like somebody crack on me. I was like, word, that's what we doing. And I'm not saying I'm the first person who said that shit, but bro, like I had everybody saying that shit. I had T-shirt money coming to me. You know what I mean? I could put that shit on a shirt. Never did. My fault. One thing about copywriting and making T-shirt, none of that shit. You know what I mean? But once somebody starts saying, you ever had somebody say your shit when you ain't around?
Yep.
Then when you come around, they be like, and you said, they think you stole it from somebody else.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Oh, come on, get out of here. You trying to be like such and such. I'm like, how? Oh, you said such. I said, nigga, that's all me.
Yep.
Then they look at the nigga who said it and said, oh, you a lying ass nigga. I said, yeah, he lying, bro. That's all me. But he can have it, though.
Oh,
And
nigga.
you done water. I don't say no more. You done water shit out.
That's my beef with 50 Cent. That nigga, he did, what's that shit they did? Power? You
Yeah.
know, the white boy Tommy, he was like, cancel Christmas. I said, nigga, you got that from me. I was saying that shit all through here. I was like, oh, I wouldn't sue that nigga for real.
Okay, another example, and we move on. Real talk. Nah, hold on.
Go ahead.
Another example. Hold on. Let me take a brief pause. My mom's calling me, y'all. Damn, missed call. She'll call me back. My grandfather laughed a certain way, right?
Yeah.
And I thought Busta Rhymes stole his shit. Woo-ha! That was my grandfather's laugh. I never told nobody that shit. That was his laugh. Yeah, for the longest.
Oh, nigga, you should be a billionaire right now.
I should be, right? Or he should have been. You know what I mean? And that was his,
nigga, that run out of the family.
that was his laugh. You know what I mean?
Whoa.
All right, hold on. Let me take this call. You go ahead, G.
All right, going next to the next segment, we get right to sports. Start off with the Giants. You know, the Giants came up short against the Buccaneers Monday night, and you know, to be honest, I don't know how to really put this because I hear a lot of I hear the fans out there. I know everybody's frustrated. Nah, I'm not really that frustrated, you know, because I see the growth every week. Now it's 8 games left. I said at the start of the season, I think the Giants can win 7 to 9 games. 9 games is out the window now. It ain't gonna happen. You know, they can still win at least maybe 5 to 6 games. Who knows? You know what I mean? And like I said, they don't suck. The Giants don't suck. They just gotta learn how to finish games and stop shooting themselves in the foot. Now, Daniel Jones, he didn't have that great of a game last week or this past week. I think he had 2 interceptions. One of the interceptions was just like, just what the fuck are you doing? Just throw the ball away or take the sack. But I mean, he has to understand that he has to stop trying to make a play or trying to force a play and just live another down. I'd rather you take a 5 or 10 yard sack than you throwing the ball away. And we basically gave Tampa Bay 10 points, and we only lost by 1. So we had them beat. We had them beat. We had the Eagles beat. We had the Cowboys pretty much beat. That's 4 games right there. 3 games right there. All right, we was in a game with the Rams. We could have beat them. We could have beat the Bears. It's a lot of woulda, coulda, shoulda, and we didn't. So, like I said, I can understand the frustration. It's like I said before, y'all can stop that talk about getting Trevor Lawrence. It ain't gonna happen. I know he's gonna be the number 1 pick coming out. The Giants ain't gonna hold the number 1 pick when the season's over. And even if the Jets go 0-16 or 0-18, wherever the season is, he's not gonna want to go to the Jets. He's gonna demand to be traded. So this is where we are right now. Stop, we gotta get Trevor Lawrence. It's not gonna happen. And stop calling for Daniel Jones to be fucking cut or traded, because that is not gonna happen either. He's a good quarterback. Now, is he elite? Not quite. Is he a franchise quarterback? Not quite. But he is the face of the New York Giants right now. Y'all gotta deal with that shit. You gotta deal with it. Period. You know, I don't know. You gotta deal with it. The whole thing with Gettleman, I think Gettleman will still be around coming into next year. I don't see him getting fired this year, but if things turn out the way they turn out this year, I can see him getting the axe for that. All right, Joe Judge, he's doing a phenomenal job. The whole coaching staff, they're doing a phenomenal job. They're putting the Giants in a place where they can win every week. And you have to admire that. You have to respect that. And you have to understand that they're putting them in place. Now, the way they have the lineup set on the line, they need to keep it that way, in my opinion. Hernandez, he caught the COVID about 2 weeks ago, or a week and a half ago. So in place, they put Shane Lemieux. He's playing left guard now. And then we got the rookie, Thomas, playing left tackle. On the other side of the ball, we have our other guard, Zeitler. I think you should take Zeitler out, put Will Hernandez there, and then you plug the other rookie that we got from Connecticut. His name not coming to me right now, but it's another left tackle we could put there. I think that's a solid line right there. Not to say Zeitler sucks, because he doesn't suck, but you put a little more beef on our right side compared to the beef that we got on the left side. I think it's more of an even match now. Fucking Zeitler, he can be one of those swing linemen. We could do it that way. That's just my opinion, just my thought. I think it could work. If you watch the tape from last year from this past week, if you watch that left side, they got a lot of good push. Shane Lemieux, he plays like a fucking bulldog. He plays like somebody's been bullying him for years, and he's getting his money back. That's how he plays. He plays like he wants to fight, and that's the type of lineman you want. And I heard him say something about how when he was growing up, and I teach my kids this too. You play to the whistle. You fight to the whistle. That's what you want out of your linemen. You want them to play to the whistle and fight to the whistle. If not, then it's just going to be some vanilla mediocre shit. You rather have your linemen go 100% fast at all times than going somewhat in a way where they're not really doing nothing to change the game or to help themselves to stay in the game. Do everything 100%, whether it's right or wrong. You can fix things all the time. Even if it's like the littlest things to the biggest things, you can fix all that shit. Go 100% the whole entire time, and then we'll take it from there. And that's what Shane does. He kills it. And I think it's a good combo with him and Thomas because, not to say nothing against Will Hernandez, but sometimes linemen just need that perfect match. And I think that's the perfect match on that side. And the perfect match would be on the other side. That's his name, Purdy. That's his last name. I don't know his first name. His last name is Purdy. The rookie we got from Connecticut. You got him on the right side with Will Hernandez. We have a solid line, and a line that we don't have to muffle every single week. It could be the same starting lineup every week. Now Joe Judge, he likes to, give linemen different breaks every time and then. Fine, that's cool. But as long as we have the same starting lineup, and he does it for situational purposes only. So understand this: he comes from the whole Bill Belichick tree. Bill Belichick kind of does he moves everybody around. Everybody plays. Everybody that dresses up for the game, they play. Joe Judge, he's bringing that same type of thing to New York, where everybody that dresses up, they're gonna play. And for certain situational plays or series or whatever, whether it's second and short, second and long, third and short, third and long, if it's a situation where he has to throw somebody in there to fulfill that play, that's what he's gonna do. Some fans don't understand that. Some fans don't like that. I mean, I think it's okay. Same thing with the defense. It's a rotation. You got to have a good rotation. On defense, we have a good rotation. Our defense has been a lot better than last year. All right? Patrick Graham, he's been doing great. Leonard Williams, y'all said a lot of shit about him last year. He's slowly putting together a great season. He has four or 4.5 sacks, over 25 tackles. He's putting together a solid season this year. So y'all can get off his dick now. With our corners, we're still trying to get shit right. We lost DeAndre Baker because he was involved with some crazy shit. I don't know. Something about robbing somebody, robbing some money back. I don't know, something. But he was involved in that shit, and we lost him. And he was actually he actually came into his own last year. So losing him kind of hurt. But to have what we have with our corner situation now, I think we're a little bit better. I mean, we're not all the way there yet, but we're a little bit better. Adding Logan to the fold at the start of the year, that helped a lot because he's a veteran and he leads by example. Peppers, he's playing outstanding. Julian Love, I think to me this year is kind of a setback year. To me, he's not really playing like he was last year. But going forward, hopefully, he just on a consistent level, he kind of gets it going again. Like I said, we're a young team, man. We're a young team, and we're still trying to get it right. So now we got the Washington Football Club Sunday. We beat them the first time around. Now, it ain't gonna be easy this week. It's not gonna be easy tomorrow. Giants know that. We gotta go to their house now, and we gotta see what happens. All right. To be honest with you, I think we kind of got lucky winning that game we won the last time we played them around. The reason why I say I think we was lucky winning that game is because there's a lot of things that we did in that game that we shot ourselves in the foot with. And I said it before. Anytime you shoot yourself in the foot with stupid ass penalties, bad positioning, pass blocking, just missing interceptions, missing or just doing dumb shit like holding on defense or pass interference. It's always something that we kind of conflict ourselves with, which is why we lost a lot of these games. So if we can eliminate some of those bad hiccups, we can actually win this game. I can say we can win maybe the next 3 or 4 games after that. You know what I mean? I'm not thinking about, okay, we still in it. We're going to be 2-7. We still in it. We only a game and a half back. Fuck all that. Nah. I want us to get better. I'm not thinking about playoffs because playoffs to me, to be honest with you, if we did make the playoffs, if we did make the win the division, we're going to be one and done. We're going to get done in the first round. We need to get better. I look at it from a coach's point of view because I coach, and maybe you might not like my whole observation about it. You want to blow up the whole fucking team, fire everybody. What is that going to do? You fire everybody, what the fuck is that going to do? Basically, we're starting from scratch all over again. We're starting on a rebuild all over again. Let us just rebuild and just keep building. You can't just fire everybody. You know what I mean? Like y'all think y'all GMs, man. If y'all was a GM, y'all be the brokest GMs in the fucking history of NFL. Because y'all want to fire everybody, you want to sign this person, sign that person. And to be honest with you, there's a reason why some of these motherfuckers ain't signed. There's a reason why some of these people got cut. Y'all gotta think about that shit. Do your homework. Look at their injury history. Look at their locker room history. Just understand some shit. Shit happens. Now, granted, it's not every player. There's some players that are pretty decent, pretty good. Like we picked up a player off of waivers a couple of days ago, Pettis. He's a solid player. He played with the 49ers. The 49ers didn't give him the time that he needed to develop and actually break out. But he can actually break out with the Giants. He's a deep threat. He can open up the field. So the Giants were kind of lucky to pick him up off the waiver line. So, we'll give it a week. Get him. He probably won't play this week. Get him in there the following week, and we see where this goes. Now we got a nice little combo. We got Pettis on one side. We got Slayton on the other side. And then we got Tate, Golden Tate. If he stops crying, I understand he wants the damn ball, but shit, if you look at the tape. A lot of these wide receivers on our end, they're not getting open because we don't have a true number one. We got 2s and 3s and 4s and 5s. we got a true number one that can kind of divide the playing field. Now we can sneak Golden Tate into the slot. Sterling Shepard, because he's not a true one, he's a two. We can have him on the other slot. We can do things because now we got two burners that can open up the field on the other side. You see how that works? Y'all gotta stop complaining about the littlest shit. Can't fire everybody. You can't blow up the whole fucking yard. Gotta take care of things as we go along. All right. Like I said, I like what Joe Judge is doing. I like the staff that he has put together. Garrett, he puts together a great game plan every week. I see people saying that it's the same plays. He's been very different with some of the play calling. Evan Ingram, he's been having trouble catching the goddamn ball. So what do? We put him in situations where he's doing reverses. He's a running back. He's do a quick pass to him, just to get him upfield and get into open space. You gotta do things like that. So to me, I think I don't think the play calling has been the same, because I tell you what, last year I was inside the Giants huddle. I knew what the Giants was gonna run before they ran it. Just like a lot of other fans. Okay, they're lined up with the running back next to the quarterback. It's either gonna be a draw or some type of check down pass, either coming across or slant. Half the time, we're right. So I really think the play calling is a lot different this year, and we'll see what happens as the year goes along. We're at the halfway point now. Got about 8 games left. I think the Giants got a good shot at really trying to up the bar here. The first 8 games. I mean, we played a lot of tough teams, man. We had a hard ass schedule. So, and it's no excuses, but I think from this point forward, man, we're gonna be better. Now, if we lose next week, just because I'm saying I think we're gonna be better. Listen, I'm going by the product and what I see them getting better in. Like I said, I'm not thinking about no playoffs. I mean, I hope they win at least 5 to 6 more games, but we're gonna win tomorrow. That's my take on the Giants. 8 minutes. What you got?
Shaquille O'Neal go from NFL to the just to something Shaq said. I seen, and Shaq had said that he put together a top 5, not a team, that's just top 5 players. And he said these top 5 players was on the same team. They're unbeatable. Shaq named himself, LeBron James, Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, Allen Iverson. Jesus Christ. I might have to agree with that, man.
God damn.
Because my thing is this.
Who's beating them?
My thing is this. I think G posed this question. He said, "Yo, so if that's the top 5. What the bench look like?" You feel what I'm saying?
Ray Allen, Sam Cassell, Horry. Shall I go on?
Yeah, that's another thing too, man. I know we talking about the top 5. Well, people don't give Horry his props neither. You know what I mean? Robert Horry, he got some rings, man. They don't give him his props.
He got more rings than Jordan.
Yeah, they ain't gonna talk about that though.
I think he got 7.
Robert Horry. Oh man.
Well, you know what?
But
we don't have time for it this week. Next week, we gotta have a top 3 or a top 5, because it can't be 10. At least a top 3 or a top 5 most clutch basketball player, like a 6-man.
Top 5.
I think that'd be a good conversation for next week.
Top 5. So we already know who's already on there.
Horry's head of my list.
Yeah. I don't see nobody beating that team, and that's a good question. What does the bench look like? You know what I mean? Because who's subbing for Shaq? That's what I want to know.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Game over. Fucking 7'8" ass. How tall is that nigga, man? Anyway,
He's 7 and change.
yeah, it just like LeBron James, Jordan, just based off like how everybody's game is. You know what I mean? Like that'll be crazy, man.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't see nobody. I'm with Shaq. I really don't see nobody like beating that team. You could put like you put together like another top 5. You know what I mean, a center, power forwards and guards and all that shit, but I just don't see it. You know what I mean? Because Shaq moving like he 200 pounds less than what he actually is.
Which is
You know what I
insane.
mean? And it was just scary. You know what I mean? And you know, LeBron, he all around. Kobe, he's another clutch player. You know what I mean? Like he'll do what he do. Jordan, you know what I mean? Jordan he speaks for itself. You know what I mean? AI, like once she cross you out your shoes, hit the jumper and then walk over you. Was that Tyronn Lue?
Yeah, that was Allen Iverson doing it. He
Yeah.
did it on Tyronn Lue.
Yeah, that was
That was in the finals. That was in the
That's
finals.
like, you know what's funny? That's like adding insult to injury. Like when people pick me, like we used to play pickup games in school and shit like that, or like during like after school or during like the recess in high school, middle school, they would pick me because of my height. You know what I mean? Or Karan can grab rebounds, but once you grab a rebound, nigga throw me the ball. No, nigga, I'm shooting too, even if I do miss. You know what I mean? A couple times. You know what I mean? Nah, dudes was jocks. They did not pass the ball at all. You know what I mean? Like hitting backboard, no rim. Everybody you shoot 20 times and you hit an all net and you think you the shit. Bro, you was bound to hit something eventually, right? You ain't get no props for that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But yeah, that is crazy. I don't see nobody beating that team at all. Imagine niggas all on the same squad. Like I'm talking about during the All-Star games, bro. Like, oh man, that's
Well, check this out. Basketball is gonna be back next month. I don't know if you know. And the reason why is because Christmas is next month, so it's a tradition that the basketball games are always played on Christmas Day. So we all know what this kind of runs into. It's a money thing.
always.
It's a money thing, and it's not gonna be no fans in the arena. And that's what the NBA was trying to wait for. They was trying to wait till like February to start the season, or not really February. I think it was on Martin Luther King Jr.'s birthday. They was gonna open up that day, and
To the end of January. Yeah.
try to have like fans in the arena, but they were kind of pushed in a way where it's like, okay, well, we got to start the season. If because they spent a lot of money for this bubble. That bubble wasn't cheap. That bubble was expensive as fuck.
They didn't get a discount from Disney?
Hell no.
I thought they got a discount.
They spent a lot of money, bro. Like,
That's crazy.
and I get it. So they lost money, so they got to gain some of that revenue back. They got to gain some of that money back. I get it, but you got players from the Lakers. You got LeBron James specifically. He's like, oh, really? Word? Like, damn, we just won the championship. He's talking about not starting until like January or February.
Well, I mean, think about it. It's like him just taking the 2 weeks off.
Pretty much.
Now he got to get right back into the training.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Like I said, I get it. They want to bask in their glory and stuff like that. But if the NBA will let LeBron James get away with that shit, fine. I mean, cool. If not, then you gotta deal with it, brother. I mean, hey, it is what it is.
That's why I don't even know how they would recoup because they lost. They said a couple of billion or something. They lost it was ridiculous amount of money. I was like, I don't know how they're gonna recoup. They're gonna have to charge you to watch it online. You know how they have those people with the pictures and stuff on there. They probably have to charge for that.
And now with the NHL with hockey, they're not gonna start in January. They were talking about starting in January. Well, I don't know if they were talking about it or if they was messing around with the idea.
Yeah.
But they always have the hockey classic on New Year's Day.
That's right.
They're not gonna be able to have it this year because of the way their season ended in October. They normally have like a 3.5, 4 month layoff.
Yeah.
So they might be starting, I think, in February. because now understand the hockey season normally starts in the training starts in September. The season starts in October. Damn. It's like along with the NBA. The NBA starts like pretty much around Halloween, going into November. Hockey starts maybe a couple weeks before basketball does in October.
That's wild, man.
So it's going to be a shortened season for hockey, and it's going to be a shortened season for basketball. I think it's going to be instead of an 82-game season, I think it's a 70-game season.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Damn.
So it's going to be a lot going on with the NFL too, because baseball is really pretty much on a regular layoff. They don't have to worry about no early start or nothing like that, because they're going to start exactly in February.
So we're going to have the Super Bowl right there at the same time as a basketball game, at the same time as possibly hockey.
Yeah. well, if you think about it, the Super Bowl is normally during the basketball season anyway.
Yeah, but it's like right at the beginning. Isn't it like right on the touch of the beginning?
Well, it's normally like because the Super Bowl.
It's like the end of January, right? Well, beginning of February.
Well, beginning of February is the Super Bowl, and then like the next week after that, it goes to the NBA All-Star game.
That's right. You're right.
And I don't think I don't think there's gonna be a All-Star game this year, or unless they're gonna push it to like March.
Yeah, I don't know how they would do it.
Or push it to April or something like that. I don't know.
Maybe.
You know, you don't want to miss out on all your shit. You know what I mean? But then again, you're not gonna have fans interacting. You can't have fans come to the events.
I was just about to say it ain't gonna be no All-Star game without the fans.
Yeah,
it's gonna be ass.
Yeah.
I don't care how many sound effects you try to put in that arena, bro. Like it's not.
Nah.
You know what I mean, it's not the same, man.
It's not.
I was like, can I pay to get the sound effects off? Because I'd rather see them curse at each other. So.
And please, people that do the sound effects. When the home team, I'm put it like this: if you watch the football games on Monday, Daniel Jones threw 2 interceptions. Why the hell is the fans cheering?
I think that was supposed to be like their uproar, like they was upset about some shit.
That's too happy.
He was like, yeah. Oh,
why are we doing that? Like, why are y'all cheering?
You got one job, bro.
We get a.
The fuck is you doing?
We get a flag, and all of a sudden, the flag's against us. I hear a mixture of boos and cheering. Like, we're the home team. It's all boos, boo. Come on.
But that's what they're trying to do. Like, how many people fit in the arena?
Well, the Giant Stadium, I think it's about 85,000.
Okay. Damn, they're bucking that bitch, right? So what they're trying to do is, all right, I'm going to put these 2 sound effects together. One sound effect is 40, the other one is 40. Together make 80.
Listen, this ain't no relationship, nigga.
Bouncing on balls.
Yeah, bro, that's the only thing that come to mind. You know what I mean? Because if we hometown, then it's like, and I hear cheers, but it's an interception. I was like, why y'all cheering that? This nigga, I fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't know.
You turning on me?
Well, that
sound effect shit is. I don't like that
shit's
shit.
Annoying, bro.
They should let people watch it outside in their cars.
Word. Like, yo, the MetLife has fucking. They got
the big screen. Don't
they
they
got the
on
plasmas outside. Yeah.
Yeah.
They could put the game out there, but you know what? They're gonna COVID, social distancing. Nigga, I'm in my car.
That's what I said. Charge you to get in, and
Nah, but then they'll see because everything is gonna be like to the extreme. Like they'll see like
because people don't know how to fucking act, bro.
No, because people will start leaving their cars and start getting other people's cars. Then it starts sitting on your cars. Yeah. Then you got people on the roof.
And you got people outside tailgating on damn where they ain't supposed to be doing that shit.
Yeah, niggas gonna start cooking and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I get it. It's whack though, but I get it.
Yeah.
Niggas. I think you said that too. I just bit off you. Like it's true shit though, man. I mean, come on, man.
That's how you end the sports segment. Niggas.
Oh man.
Anybody end the shit like we ended?
Hell no. All right, so we're gonna close. We're gonna close off. We're gonna close off, and once again, Trump is fired. Peace. So glad he's gone.
Yeah, man.
So happy he's gone now, and we can really make change now.
Was 45 ever a good? All right, 45 was Trump, right?
45 was
Get
Trump.
him out of here. I didn't like 45 Jordan either.
I was gonna say that was trash.
Yeah, yeah. And the thing, because it's attached to Mike, you can't say that. Like, nah, nigga, I'm saying it. Get him out of here. You know what I mean? 45, that's a gun. That's violence. Get that out of here. All this, you know what I mean? It all makes sense.
And just like our boy JJ's mom says, he gone, baby. He is gone. Out for the count.
Shout out to Jay and his mom, family.
Word. That's like the best way to put that, man.
Yeah.
He gone, baby. He gone.
I wish that should be like a what you call that shit? Like the sound effect shit? That'd be dope. I pay her for that shit too.
Word. All right, so as usual, we hope you guys are still staying safe, wearing your mask, 6 feet social distancing.
Washing your ass.
Very important for your hygiene. Your hygiene.
Some of y'all ain't know what that means, but it's all right.
This nigga Ron cold, man.
Think about it though, bro. Hygiene. No, because you said it like it was like 2 words. Hygiene. Niggas looking at their pants right now, like.
I'm not talking to a guy named Gene. No, I'm saying hygiene. Hygiene.
I was talking about clothes. Jeans, clothes.
Well, there's people out here named Gene.
I'm just saying, bro. Wash your jeans too.
Billy
Shit.
Jean. But guys, stay safe out here. Just real quick before we sign off. There's been a spike with this coronavirus. I think the last number I heard was about 200,000
In America, yes.
in America. Alone in Bergen County, we're way over the thousands now.
Yeah.
So, guys, be safe, man. Wear your mask. Please wear your mask. Do the right thing. Don't be around certain places that you shouldn't have to be around. If you go into these restaurants, these establishments, man, protect yourselves. Like I said, I don't trust it at all. Well, you know what? I'm gonna be truthful about this. Me and my kids and my girl, we went to IHOP over in Hasbro Heights. I think it was last weekend. Last week was Halloween, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so it was last weekend. And it was cold as hell, so we wasn't gonna try to eat outside. So we actually had to eat inside. I had my mask on the whole damn time. My girl and my kids is like, Dad or Gerald, you can take your mask off. I'm like, yo, the food ain't come yet. But they was like, yo, there's nobody. I said, I don't trust this shit. And I'm dead ass. I sat there with my mask on the whole entire time until my food came. I said, y'all need to get sick all y'all want. I'm not fucking with it. I engulfed my food, put my mask back on, and I was ready to go. I'm not playing with this shit, man. I'm not playing with this shit. And I just really hope y'all got the same type of thought about this, man, because it's serious.
Yeah, man. Be stupid by yourself. Don't be around other people and just that goes with everything. You know what I mean? That could harm anybody else, people's children, people like grown folks, older folks, whoever, everybody. Man, like be you want to do something stupid? Be stupid and do shit by yourself, bro. Like if you don't care about nobody else, man, and be selfish. That's some selfish shit, bro. Don't be ignorant to certain shit, man.
And one more other thing, yo, I see the strip clubs are open. Y'all crazy. That's it.
Not even because of COVID.
That's it.
My fault. I'm stupid. Go
Y'all
ahead,
crazy. Y'all. All right, you know what? Let's sign off. It's the R&G Podcast. I'm Gerald.
I'm Ron.
We out.
Peace, y'all.
Niggas is